Yes, Kenya. Tamu sana, yes. Rigathi Gachagua has started off a mission to install himself as the mountain kingpin and to kick William Ruto out of the mountain. On Friday, Rigathi met mountain leaders, both from Azimio and from Kenya Kwanza Alliance, after which he had this to say.
Among the leaders we are mentoring in this region, ni huyu kijana wenu Patrick Monene. Tuko na mwingine pale Igembe South.
Yes. In this video, I want us to dissect that speech by Rigathi Gachagua and to see the story behind the story. If you are watching us for the very first time, subscribe, give this video a like. Yes. Even before digging deep into our analysis, let me say this. That move by Rigathi Gachagua is a genius political move. The mere fact that Rigathi Gachagua can bring the mountain leaders together, both in Azimio and in Kenya Kwanza Alliance, shows Rigathi is a probable Mount Kenya kingpin. Yes, he's actually above the pack, ahead of the pack. And that move, I know, is not sitting on wall with William Ruto and his team. William Ruto could have loved a situation where the mountain is not united and the mountain do not have one leader they see as a kingpin. Yes, I know William Ruto does not want, or most likely, if you look at it politically, it will be very disastrous for William Ruto if the mountain was to produce a kingpin, a leader seen as the mountain kingpin, because that would force William Ruto to negotiate with that leader. But as it is right now, William Ruto is having a field day on the mountain. He is free to do anything he so wish. In the event a leader comes up from the mountain as a possible kingpin, Ruto will be forced to negotiate with that leader. And I know William Ruto might not like that. Yes, so what are Rigathi Gachagua's game plans here? The first thing, Rigathi Gachagua is trying to tell the mountain that it's now high time they identify one of their own as their leader. You know, William Ruto has been boasting that is the mountain kingpin. And even during the campaigns, he was making that clear to the people that he is the kingpin. Rigathi is cleverly trying to tell his people that it's high time they identify one of their own as the region's kingpin. That only means Rigathi is on a mission to withdraw William Ruto's support from the mountain. He wants to snatch away that support. And then secondly, Rigathi is cleverly trying to force William Ruto to recognize him as the mountain kingpin. Because again, if you look at it objectively, William Ruto has been very careful not to propel Rigathi Gachagua or any other mountain leader as a Mount Kenya kingpin. And that's why we have been seeing leaders such as Nyoro, who was also miraculously present there. We have been seeing Musalia Mudavadi, all these leaders being used to checkmate Rigathi Gachagua. William Ruto has been on a mission to create a perception that Rigathi is not his automatic or natural heir in the event he exits the political seen. Because if Ruto creates that perception, then he will be building Rigathi Gachagua on the mountain. So Ruto has been cleverly trying to avoid that. And maybe Rigathi has realized that. So Rigathi is cleverly trying to force William Ruto to recognize him as the mountain kingpin. That's the game plan here. And that's why Rigathi is even reminding the people that Uhuru made a blunder by not identifying one of the mountain leaders as a successor. So he's cleverly trying to remind William Ruto that he should not behave the way Uhuru Kenyatta did. That's also something I'm seeing here. And above all, ladies and gentlemen, I'm seeing a very high possibility where in the coming months, the mountain as a region will be making its own decisions. William Ruto is allowed to make maybe decisions, but the mountain leaders in the coming days, or even months, or even on the way they will be voting in parliament, they will be coming together and then they take a position. And we saw that during the voting during Iyala, members of parliament voting, where the mountain voted as a unit, and they rejected one candidate that had been endorsed at State House, and they brought in one amongst them. I'm seeing a Rigathi Gachagua who is now actually taking the lead in making sure the mountain speaks as one. And to be honest, if Rigathi continues on that trajectory, he is going to come out as the undisputed Mount Kenya kingpin. And that is going to be a very big problem for William Ruto. I'm seeing a William Ruto who will most likely be forced to look for Raila Odinga. If he can't look for Raila Odinga, Rigathi's team can organize themselves and they can look for Raila Odinga. So in the coming months, we are going to see a Raila Odinga who is going to be a hotcake. So the opposition, Azimio, should remain united. Interesting times are coming ahead. Let me stop it there. If you are watching us for the very first time, subscribe, give this video a like. To our fans and subscribers here, I'm very much humbled, very grateful for the kind of support you are giving me here. God bless you, God bless Kenya. And to any other person who want to support our channel, I've pinned my number on the comment section. Contact me through the number or feel free to channel your support to the number. Let's meet in our next analysis.